Greetings, viewers, and thanks for joining me today on what will be the final episode in the T100 project build truck on the cheap, try to make it free, get you a daily driver without a bunch of money wrapped up into it thing I've been doing here. This will be part 7 in the series, and I officially deem the T100 daily driver material. The issues that were keeping it from being daily driver was that sloppy front end, the leaking differential, the slop in the driveline from that carrier bearing. I could have driven it with the crappy front end and stuff. That is all part of like what I'll go over here in just a minute to making yourself a nice daily driver. The exhaust I got from the parts truck is nice and quiet. That's important to me rather than that ratty exhaust with a bunch of holes in it. So I've got safe suspension with new shocks all around. It's stable with stabilizer links. It helps it for stability, so safe suspension. The idler arm and pitman arm cured the front steering, so I have safe steering. I have safe exhaust. It runs and goes in all situations. I've driven it in the rain. I've driven it in the dark. I've driven it in the daylight. I've run errands in town. I've taken it down the highway for over an hour at highway speeds, and it performs just like every other vehicle on the road, and maybe better than some. I did come across this really cool Libertyville Toyota keychain. This was in an 85 pickup. That had the Libertyville packet for the information in the dash and stuff. Anyway, this is a 1985 Libertyville Toyota keychain. I found that, thought it was cool, and I put it on there. It means nothing to this. I still have to put the seat belt on. I haven't done that yet. There's a weird rattle I haven't been able to find, but I'm sure I'll get to that. But project build you a daily driver on the cheap is officially daily driver status. I'll keep up as I do the frame repairs and the body work, because that still needs to be done, but that doesn't stop it from being a daily driver. Now, when I stopped, I was at $616. I'll go over this again super fast here. I'd buy a truck all day long for $616, but now the parts truck officially gets advertised. Now, I have 2 people who have seen it on here. One said they'd buy it for $450, and I haven't heard back from him. Well, I have twice, but it's been a couple weeks, and I have another guy that's contacted me 3 times in 2 days saying he'd give me $450 for it, just like it said. So we'll see. If not, I'll part it out and advertise it. That's beside the point at this time. Right now, I'm saying, here's how I did it, in case you missed it. Bought 2 trucks for $2,400, ultimately sold one for $25, which netted me the free T100 and $100 cash. I bought these parts from Rock Auto, the front end parts. I didn't even use all of them. That put me $16 in the hole. I bought these parts, from Amazon, and used all of them. Money well spent. I bought the rear spring bushings and the transmission mount for $20 on Marketplace. I didn't need either one of those, but I have them, and when it comes time to put them in, I'll put them in. So now I'm $60 out of pocket, and I bet $60 worth of parts I haven't used, but that's neither here nor there. Bought that parts truck for $600, leaving me $660 out of pocket. I got seat belts, mud flaps, spare parts, rubber bed mat, grill, headlights, side lights, turn signals, fenders, hood, front bumper, matching wheels and tires that I ended up not using, but I traded them for the ones that are on there, a good exhaust system, spare tail lights, gosh, a few other things, but anyway, plenty of pieces off of that truck. Now, the wheels and tires alone and the exhaust would have cost me more than $660. Getting that rubber bed mat, the nicer appearance pieces, that's worth some money to me. I feel like I came out well ahead on that already, but when I sell it, yay, that'll be great. I'll get some money back. So anyway, sold the stock wheels. Took me down to $610 out of pocket. I fixed the rear end myself with junk parts. I had to buy the pitman arms separate. I sold the catalytic converter to help offset the expense of the gear oil and stuff that I bought. I replaced a U-joint with a part that I had. There's something else I did on it with a part that I had here, and I can't remember now. But anyway, $616. So right now I got a really nice truck I can cruise around in, not that one, for $616. I call that a big time win. If I sell this for $450, that'll have me, what, $166 into this truck. I don't figure insurance, plates, gas, and oil changes, shit like that, because you've got to have that on every vehicle. But yeah, so if I can have a $650 truck or a $150 truck out of this whole deal, spectacular. Since it's being added to the fleet, you'll see more on it, just like on the Lexus and the 4Runner and the Tundra. I love my fleet. I like making these videos about them. So the things that still need done, I'll do. But it is officially daily driver status, so no more of this part number stuff or series number, whatever the hell I was calling them. Rambling on per usual. I'll keep you updated on what I sell and how I make the final repairs. But as far as the parts truck goes, I'm finished stripping it. As far as this truck goes, it has everything it needs to be daily driven. I'd go anywhere in it. So thanks for joining me as I did the T100 thing. I hope people found it interesting. Fear not, it's staying in the fleet. There's something about the T100 that I've always liked, and I'm happy to have this one. So have a great day. Appreciate you. Like and subscribe. Look at links and things like that if you want to. Most important, enjoy your day.